Then there's the toxic people that will come into your life, like my ex, who does still regularly stalk and harass me. I've been divorced for almost 15 years. I've been remarried with my current husband for 11 plus years. And my ex, my first husband, still hasn't moved on, is still very much obsessed, and blames me for our divorce. Doesn't own a lick of the issues and blames me for the divorce. So he hasn't healed, he hasn't moved on, and it's unfortunate. He would say that I am to blame for his life being in complete disarray, for him going nowhere in his life, being nothing at this point in his life, making nothing of himself. Because I divorced him, I moved on. He was a very toxic individual who manipulated and mentally abused me, physically a couple times. And I tried to escape that marriage for years, but couldn't. It reminded me I was married to a narcissist who played mind games to keep me there, who would threaten so many things if I ever tried to divorce him. And like an idiot, I believed him. And so when I see the things like the Diddy case happening and people say, why did she stay and put up with all of that? I know exactly why she stayed. Because they play mind games. They play and fuck with your mind and you believe it. It's not the money, it's not any of it. You play their shit because of the games and the manipulation they do to you. I tried to escape, and I found my opportunity to do so, and I took it. I tried to move on. I tried to do things that would deter him from continuing to pursue me and be obsessed. Nothing worked. I just became the villain of his story. And still to this day, years, over a decade later, am the villain of this man's story, and will probably be to the day he dies. That's something I have accepted. I've moved on. I'm flourishing. But there are people that are so mental that they do not move on, that they will not own any of them. And that is a narcissist. That is those that play mind games and manipulate other people. It is sad, but that is a real thing. And those of us that manage to escape and be the villain of these people's stories, we own it and we have to just accept it. This individual went on to do some horrible things to other women and prove that I was right on all the things that I was trying to warn people about. But even then, people will believe what they want to believe. It speaks for itself. The truth always speaks for itself. You can see our lives played out and see the winner. You can see the lives played out and see who's mentally healthy and developing and learning from the mistakes and moving on, and who is not. But to those that always wonder why people stay, it's the mind games, it's the manipulation. And to the people that manage to escape, the ones that do whatever they can to try to get these guys off of them, even some things that are horrible to do to these men, you have no idea what these men did to them that made them do what they did. I'll just leave that nugget there. You have no idea. So you should probably not have an opinion on it unless you've been there and done that. Life speaks for itself, especially for those that have lived it.